done heard that shit before, nigga. See, I'm just tryna stack a meal, I want this shit for real. I told my mama really tryna put you in a bigger crib. Somewhere a house up on the hill so we can just chill and reminisce about them times.
Welcome to another episode of Speak Now Forever with your peace. It's your boy Fully Mook, and we have a new member or addition to the crew, Miss Pratt. This is our new this is the new get well addition to the show that we have been telling you about, that we have been prepping for. Me and Mook was talking about how we somehow, some way, always get into a situation where we collide and we don't have nobody to stop us. It's like two bulls ramming against each other.
We got a referee now.
So,
We got a referee
yeah.
for the fight.
Now we got a mediator. We have a mediator, and I'll let her introduce herself. You can go ahead.
Okay, well, hi you guys. My name is Precious, or Pret, or P. I'm just here to help facilitate, look pretty, and make sure they don't kill each other over the sports. And that's pretty much it. I'm cool down to earth. I like to do my research and know what I'm talking about. I'm retired Air Force, and that's pretty much a little background on me. I guess I'll let you guys get to know me since this is new. The streaming is new. The videos are new. Well, YouTube isn't new, but this is new. So that's pretty much, you guys. I guess you can see what I do from this day forward. That's it.
Okay. I like it. First, foremost, before we go any further, I like to give a shout out to our sponsor at Avery Get Fit, Donald. You know how he do it. Some of the best active wear, some of the best sports gear, and he is a personal trainer. Get at him in his inbox at Avery Get Fit Donald on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure he'll give you a deal. Let him know we sent you there. Where we at? 160. I think we have 160 subscribers. So
yeah, the last time I seen we was at 160.
Yeah,
so you know, growing and showing.
W subs. Get the
Growing
subs
and
up.
showing. There you go. Growing and showing. So I'm gonna let you take it over, and we're gonna see how these bulls, how you can tame the bulls.
Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna get into is, what do we think about Micah Parson? So what do we think about? You said what?
So no, his name is Michael Parson.
Right.
Micah Parson.
Right.
So what do we think about Micah Parson? What do we think about? Is he going to trade? Is he going to take the money? Is he going to stand up? I think he's personally taking a stand. I think that could go a long way as far as football history in general, just little strides at a time. But what do you guys think about the stand he's taken and what he's doing for his family and speaking with the coach and it not being official meetings because his people aren't there? What do you guys think about that?
You want to go first, guys? Well, so me personally, I think the Cowboys organization. Well, you know, Jerry Jones is a very, very he loves attention. I think this is all a gimmick just to make sure the Cowboys get some type of light shined on them this offseason, because they haven't made a lot of moves. They haven't done any flashy things to me to help their team kind of get over the hump. They got George Pickens, but I'm not sure if that's enough. You know what I'm saying? To actually trump Washington and the Eagles. So I think the only other way to kind of for it all to make sense for the Cowboys, for them to feel like they have a successful offseason, it's for Jerry Jones to once again prolong signing one of his players. So he did the same thing with Dak, did the same thing with CD, and I think he's gonna do the same thing with Micah. You can't trade one of the premier defensive linemen in the NFL. Well, one of the premier defensive ends in the NFL in his prime. So me personally, I think it's a gimmick that Jerry Jones is using to keep light on the Cowboys to kind of keep the Cowboys in the spotlight, because if he doesn't, Cowboys are they're never known for being boring, so to speak. So I just think he prolong it as long as he can. I don't see a way that he don't get paid. But if he gets traded, I damn sure be shocked.
Mook?
So for one, right? If you're not a Cowboys fan, you got to know what the Cowboys organization and their owner, his name is Jerry Jones, what he's all about. He's all about the world looking at his team, the Cowboys. He's like that girl that was like, look at me. Oh, look at me. I need their attention at all times, right? That's literally Jerry Jones about his team. He loves his team, and he will do anything to have the world talking about the Cowboys. Now, I agree with Cuz. I feel like this is a money ploy just for us to keep talking about the Cowboys. And Michael will get paid. But I don't even think that Michael Parsons at this point feel disrespect to the point that he don't want to get paid. Don't pay me, and then next year trade me because you disrespected me. Now, technically, he don't need to get paid. Technically, he don't need to get paid till a year. He's got 2 more years on his contract till he get paid. But from what the body of work that he's done, he's deserved the work to get paid. That's why he wants to get paid. If you look at the line now, he's a linebacker / DN, and in the DN market, which is what he's aiming for, you got Myles Garrett, you got J.J. Watt, you got who else got paid? T.J. Watt, my bad. T.J. Watt, Myles Garrett, and who else got paid recently? Well, out of those two alone,
Max Crosby.
Max Crosby got paid. Max Crosby, there it is. Max Crosby got paid. Those are the top 3 right now in the league when you talk about DN. He's in that category when you talk about body of work and performance on the field. Now, last year he did get injured, and last year, even with an injury, he had 12 sacks, which is top 5 in the league. So he came in like this year after the 3rd year. Usually, because the NFL is a not for long league, right? A usual NFL career is between 5 to 7 years, right? So by year 3, if you perform to your best abilities, you should get paid. He came in looking for a contract, and Jerry Jones, which is he's had a reputation of doing this. He did it with Zeke, and had to overpay Zeke when he wasn't the same. He had to pay that just last year, and he overpaid him because he waited too long. And now he's gonna do it again with Michael Parsons, and that's what is going on right now. So, do I see him getting paid? I say yes, and it's gonna be literally the day before the game, the day before the fucking game, because right now, from the off season till September 4th, when they step on the field, we ain't did nothing but talk about the Cowboys. Yep. And that's the way he play his game. Now, does he do it the right way? Hell no, because he said some disrespectful shit. He said some utmost disrespectful shit to make you want to not play for the guy. If it was me, fuck your team. I wouldn't play for you. And that's what I feel like where Micah is trying to stand on. But in the end, he's going to take the money because, look, at the end of the day, the long game is the money. You know what I'm saying? We play this game to feed our family. You know what I'm saying? So he might take the money, but if he take that stance in next year, he will be traded, and that's for sure. And that's my stance on
it. Okay. So y'all agree, essentially, for the most part. That's good. This is starting out good.
Yeah.
So for the most part, let's move on to the Colts. So we got Daniel Jones. How do we feel about him being the starter? And do we think Anthony Richardson is going to stay around? Or is he going to be done and want to find another team? What do you guys think?
You want to go first, guys? Or you want me to take it again?
I think we should go first. I want to hear this.
Yeah, I'll take this. All right, so Daniel Jones. So Daniel Jones coming from New York, right? Gus looking off of what, if you did watch preseason this year, right? Anthony Richardson, this is his what? Third year in the league. Now his first year he got injured. This is 3rd year now, because he got injured the first year. He got injured the first year coming from Florida. He played last year, and then this year. So this is year 3. This is a proven year for him, right? Now coming before coming into the second year, when he got injured, he said the NFL was easy. But if you look at his play, the NFL don't look easy. His play don't look like the NFL look easy to him. It look hard because in the preseason game, he got his ass blown up and almost got taken out this year. That's why they went and got Daniel Jones. That's why they went and got Daniel Jones, because Daniel Jones right now was supposed to be the guy that light a fire up under him to let him know that, hey, this ain't just your job for you to just play around with. You know, this guy's coming on a prove it year himself, coming out of New York where he stunk it up. He stunk it up in New York, did it like a guy that didn't know how to do it, right? But they say in Indianapolis he looks okay. He looks all right. Now, I don't know. It's preseason right now. He didn't look too good to me. He didn't look like he was like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you got the same product but a different jersey. So I feel like he actually takes the job from Anthony Richardson, and he might have found a home there for at least a year, because the Archie Manning Bowl is coming up. The Archie Manning Bowl is coming up. If he's taking this year, he ain't got to worry about it. Archie Manning gonna come to take that job. There'll be another Manning in Indianapolis, and I know they don't mind taking another Manning, because Peyton definitely put a good light for him. So that's my stance on it. To be the start of this year, I don't see the Colts going nowhere. They might make the playoffs. I don't see it. They'll be third in their division. But Anthony Richardson done fucked up. He might have fucked up for real.
Who gonna be ahead of them in that division besides
Jags, and maybe the Texans?
No.
The Jags and the Texans. The Jags will beat them.
The Jags gonna suck again.
They're gonna suck, but they'll beat the Colts. That'll be a boring ass game, but they'll beat the Colts. Good Thursday night game.
There's no way in hell the Colts think Daniel Jones is the answer. There's no way in hell.
He'll fix for right now.
I don't think so, cuz I think what they're trying to do is, I hope they're trying to light a fire under Anthony Richardson ass. I hope they're trying to do take the same route that Carolina Panthers took with Bryce Young. Try to get somebody in there to motivate them to want to play the position, to want to be better. Because, 3 years removed from the draft, and there was all these questions about him coming out of the draft anyways. He only played 13 games in college. To me, that's one thing. If you played 13 games, if you said, okay, he played 13 games, Division I football, you know what I'm saying? Like, he played that's one thing. But to play 13 games overall in college, it's crazy. It's not like with Cam, where Cam went JUCO. He got pushed out of Florida, went to JUCO, came back, then had that season in Auburn. No, this guy only played 13 games in college. You gotta have a body of work that's worth something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the problem now is with the NFL, I think, and when they do evaluations, when they picking these quarterbacks, they bank so much on potential versus the proof that's in the pudding.
Now that's what I was about to say. Now, when he came out,
Coach said he's ready.
Potential.
He said he's ready.
Big body, strong.
It was all potential. It was all potential.
So
they got him based off what they were hoping he was going to be. So my thing is, right? You don't give up, because you've yet to see what you may have hoped he would have been. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't say, hey, we got Anthony Richardson, first round draft pick, our first round draft pick. We move off him in 3 years. Daniel Jones a first round draft pick too now.
But the thing about it is, though, they moving off him because of his actions, though. Right. Now, don't get me wrong. He's still young. He's a kid. Kid. Don't get me wrong. But he moving like a kid in an organization where you can't do that as a quarterback in an organization. You got the keys.
Yeah. Some of
You
the
can't be on the field because they say I'm tired. You can't be on the field and say I'm tired and leave off the field.
Most definitely.
I can't rock with that.
You're right about that. Some of the stuff he has done has been ridiculous. But
Right.
my thing is, how come you don't see that in the evaluation process? Because I want to
Because they're
use
gonna
this
say the right thing. Who go in the job interview and they say the right thing?
If
No,
he's
listen to
saying
me,
if we get it right the first time, we wouldn't be going through this. That's his whole
exactly. Because check this out. And I'm gonna use it as an example. The Shedeur evaluation process. The proof is in the pudding, how he plays, right?
But his evaluation, but what did they say about it though?
But their problem is he was a bit cocky.
He's young.
I don't know a quarterback that ain't cocky.
Right.
You get Anthony Richardson, who I guess passes all of the things that you say he passes, and he get there and he tapping out of football games.
That's what I'm saying. So the proof up point by getting it right the first time, by third point by getting it right the first time. As we know, the draft process is not easy. People done seen big, fast, strong, and then the dude go out there and be a dud. It ain't easy to pick somebody. Yeah, exactly. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like we play organizations, all the organizations have fucked up picking a quarterback. They seen a guy, he had the arm, he had the speed, he had the talent, and then he get on the field and he just ain't got it.
It's a difference.
He looking like a guy that ain't got it, cuz.
But look, he's
looking like a guy. You know that's my line. If you got it, I'm gonna let you know. He's looking like a guy that ain't got it.
Nah, cuz it's a different. It's a difference between when you draft somebody purely off potential versus what they've done. I think the mistake they made was hoping versus knowing. Some of these guys, you know, they gonna be a middle of the pack quarterback, but they'll be able to win your team games because you put a good enough. The Colts don't have a bad team. They're losing because they don't have consistent quarterback play. If you get because look, you seen Jacoby Brissett in the offense, he's not bad. You see Matt Ryan in the offense, he's not bad. Yeah, they're not great.
Joe Flacco was even in the offense.
Yeah, they're not great, but they're right in the middle of the pack. They can win you some competitive games. You're not gonna go, you know what I'm saying? But they drafted him thinking, oh, his potential gonna be able to take us over the top. I think that's where they made a mistake at. But to go back to what we were saying, I think the Colts are doing this. This is my personal thought because I see everybody saying this is it. He's gone. He may be, but I think they are starting Daniel Jones because they're trying to light a fire under Anthony Richardson. Like, hey, this guy's gonna officially. I don't think Daniel Jones got the job officially. I just think he's
no, don't get me wrong. Daniel Jones can play, right? Okay. So Daniel Jones to give you 4 games.
Right.
And he'll fuck up. The window will be open. It's just on Anthony Richardson to be ready and show that he's actually ready to not lose his fucking job. It's his job. At this point, Joe Flacco will give you a chance. I mean, not Joe Flacco, my bad. Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones will give you a chance to earn your job because he's not going to just go out and ball out. Not that I know of. He's not going to go out and ball out. It's going to be 4 solid games, and then he's going to start to fizzle. And then we're going to have to think about, okay, is it time to bench him or not? It's on Anthony Richardson to be like, it's my time. Or they're going to get rid of his ass.
I have a question.
Archie Manning is coming now. Archie Manning is coming. There's 4 teams in the Archie Manning Bowl. And the Saints, them, potentially maybe the Jaguars, and the Browns. Now, Trevor Lawrence got paid, but you already said you don't see Trevor Lawrence balling out this year, right?
That's true.
So there's 4 people in the Archie Manning Bowl coming up. So
it's more than that, bro.
It's 4. Them the 4.
If he come out, but it's more than that.
Oh, he definitely coming out. But yeah.
I don't know, Chris.
So what do you think the chances are of Mr. Richardson going to another team and being another Geno Smith? Yeah, no, maybe
Very
so.
high. I'm telling you, I think Daniel Jones take that from him, and he gotta go. They gonna trade him, cuz they gonna trade him, or he gonna sit in the backup market. He might have messed up for real. That thing about him being tired was very big.
So to answer your question, because he definitely didn't answer the question, I think he has to land in the right situation. Being so, it has to be the right offensive mind, the right coach, just some because I mean, ain't too many coaches see what some of the stuff he did. That's character, you know.
Mhm.
Ain't coaching.
That shit carries.
It's character.
That shit
So
carries. We all saw that.
Yeah. Being that some of the stuff he did was live and on national television, definitely gonna follow him around the league. The only way for him to really overcome that, the only way for him to really overcome the character issues is he gotta his game gotta elevate to a whole nother level.
Gotta act like
And
he
it ain't
won.
right. Yeah, it ain't right there right now.
Is your question if he was to go, where do we see him going? Or
It was, do you see him transitioning? Because it seems like he's going to transition out anyways. So do you see him going to another team and being something like another Geno Smith?
he got a
it's
chance,
potential.
man.
He's got
He got a chance.
potential.
That's
He
it.
just gotta grow the fuck up.
That's
He gotta
not
grow up.
positive thing. Yeah.
He gotta
But like,
grow up.
you know, the best
You know
everything.
who can save him though? You know the kind of coach that can save him? Mike Tomlin. If he
I was
goes to
just
like a Mike, he go to Mike Tomlin. He go
Pittsburgh.
to like he can go to Pittsburgh. He go to somebody like a Pete Carroll, some one of them type of coaches. Then maybe yes.
Mhm.
Can he go to a startup team? Like if he go to the Saints right now, no. But he got the talent to be good. It's just on him to be good. So yeah, there is places he can go, but it's just on Anthony Richardson. It's a character thing right now. And once you got that, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard when you got character behind your back.
I agree. I do agree with that. I just don't think the coach gonna give up yet. I don't think. I just don't. They gotta be trying to get this guy motivated or something. His third. He's a third. I don't know though. We've seen, but they don't have a Kyle Shanahan in the house. They don't have a coach who can, you know what I'm saying? Who can coach up a guy to make up for the pick them. You know what I'm saying? Them messing up on the draft pick. Like Kyle Shanahan put Brock Purdy in his system, and he looks amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have a coach who has a, you know what I'm saying, who can plan and kind of help turn it around for him. So y'all, I mean, it could go either way, but I'm hoping I'm on the right side of it.
Time, I'm telling you, it might be time because, like, for that Archie Manning Bowl is coming. Might be time for him just go and cut bait. He might need to go be a traveling man for a while. Be a traveling man and then come back, and then you'll be okay. Be a traveling man. It's okay to be a traveling man in the NFL. The quarterback position ain't easy. It ain't. Some people need to go travel to learn how to be a quarterback.
You're right. I give you that.
Okay. Any last thoughts?
Nah, that's it. I'm good on that.
Okay, well, let's switch over to the Browns and let's talk about the starter that they have right now, Mr. Joe Flacco. And then how do we feel about Shedeur? How do we feel about the dynamic with I know we've been seeing on social media like kind of the old versus the younger dynamic, and let's just talk about them in general with the switching the team with the switching the
As far as the Browns and them, they're a mess. They're a mess, man. They'll always be the laughing stock of the NFL because of these same exact reasons. They'll always be the laughing stock of the NFL. They'll never be one of the organizations that players want to go to. You know, they gotta make they gotta pay players unbelievable amounts of money. They gotta make crazy trades. They gotta do all of these things just to get players to come there because they know the Browns are the laughing stock of the NFL, and 9 times out of 10, you won't be a winner in a Browns uniform. So, and I don't say that. I don't say that lightly. I don't say that lightly because they're in our division. I feel like every organization in the NFL looks at the Browns and say, that is how we don't want to be. You got you go get Joe Flacco, you go get Kenny Pickett, you go get Shedeur, you go get Dylan Gabriel. And let's not forget, you go spend 4 first-round draft picks, $200 million guaranteed on Deshaun Watson, and he has not played a full season yet. Your organization is abysmal. They don't have the only cornerstone piece they have is a defensive end, is an edge rusher. He is not enough. He's not enough to win you games. Edge rushers can't win games. They can't. Now they can mess up. Yeah, they can. There you go. They can make games ugly. They can close games, but they can't go on the other side of the ball and get you points. They just can't do it. They can't. And the Browns have done nothing up until this point to make me think different. Now, where I think they're messing up again is because kudos to them for being the ones that drafted Shedeur when they really didn't want to. The owner already said it. Shedeur. So I know right now for a fact, every quarterback got to get hurt for Shedeur to play. That's just the bottom line of it. Yeah, he won't. He's not going to play. Listen to me. You listen.
Joe Flacco gonna fuck up.
Listen. The owner himself said, I did not want this guy. It's going the quarterback, they have to go through Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett.
Gonna get cut.
Who Kenny Pickett?
Gonna get cut.
He ain't gonna get cut. I think
because they're not gonna keep 5 quarterbacks.
They're going to keep 4. They don't have the Deshaun Watson is on the Deshaun Watson is on the pup
he on
list.
Vacation. We don't even care about him.
But you know he tore his Achilles. But the whole point I'm making is
he just got money.
Tore his ACL. My bad. He tore his ACL. Over. But that's the point I'm making. I'm saying they're gonna have 4 quarterbacks on their roster because that's the type of organization they are. They're gonna keep Shedeur on the roster because obviously every Sunday, what we gonna ask? When Shedeur gonna play? When Shedeur gonna play? When he gonna play? He has to stay on the roster because there goes the attention factor.
As and see, if they smart,
if they smart, they'd play him. I would have started him. Sink or swim, I would have put him in there. Yes. Because at least I know I'm going to get money. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, there's a money factor. Go ahead.
I said it would have gave him an excuse if they didn't want to play him.
Yeah, exactly. So I personally think you bring him in. I personally think you start Shedeur, whether you think he's ready or not, because you're going to get at least you're going to get paid. Everything else, I think, is an absolute joke. Joe Flacco is reputable in the league. He's won a Super Bowl, this, that, and the third. But I think he would have been better as a mentor for these guys. You know what I'm saying? Just somebody to help guide these guys through the season. And if one of them get hurt, he come in, play a couple games, and he definitely good for some games. That's for sure. But you gotta realize where you could get money out of this thing. The Browns so used to just giving away money, they not even thinking about they not even thinking about income. You know what I'm saying? They're not even thinking about the money that they can make. Me, there's no way I don't start Shedeur, whether he's ready or not. And clearly he's ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, The proof is in the pudding. You just gotta give him a shot. But I don't like the decision to start Joe Flacco. I think Shedeur should have got a shot, sink or swim, put him out there in the water. Go ahead, Cuz.
All right, so for one, right? Because this Cleveland Brown thing got a lot of it's like an onion. It's got a lot of, you could peel it a lot of ways. Starting with Joe Flacco, right? I figured Joe Flacco was probably gonna be the starter because day one you don't want to throw. I mean, we've seen it, but if you got a guy, they brought him back. They paid him. They brought him back. You got to play him, right? You got to play him. Now, then they went and got Kenny Pickett, then drafted Daniel Gabriel, and then Shedeur last, which we all saw that was a whole shit show. He shouldn't have never been a Brown. He really should have been a Saint, but he became a Brown. If the Saints are smart, right? They should be hunting for him because the guy that they did draft, he's not gonna save the organization. He's not what is it, Tyler Shorbo, whatever that dude name is. He definitely ain't got it. He's not
anybody who quarterback for the Saints right now, cuz they gonna suck.
Right. So it would be smart to go for the Shedeur. Now, if the Browns are smart, they need to give Shedeur the Baker Mayfield treatment. You remember when Baker Mayfield had progressive commercials every day?
Yeah.
Literally on Sunday, you could not see enough of Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
So put him out there, let him win a couple games, and then just flood it. Bring the money in, like you said. But they're not going to do that. This last preseason game is what's going to tell where Shedeur ends up. Because it's going to be, I feel like if they were smart, we're going to throw Shedeur in first. Because Shedeur had the oblique injury last week. Throw Shedeur in first. Let him get a half. The next half is all Daniel Gabriel. And let's see, Dylan Gabriel. And let's see which one going to get. Because either way, to me, whoever plays well in that game is the second string. Kenny Pickett will not be a Brown. He going to get traded. He going to get released. He ain't got it, cuz. Kenny Pickett, I know he was
he don't. I know he don't. Don't you bring them times up. Don't you bring the
Eagles. He got a ring with the Eagles, but he is not it, okay?
Yeah, he don't got it.
He's a backup quarterback, but he won't be a backup with the Browns. So whoever wins that spot is going to get second string, and then you just got Deshaun Watson soaking up money. That's the way I see it. I don't see that. I don't think they tried with Shedeur, but I don't feel like they like Shedeur because even when he showed bright spots, they still had him in a 4 spot. Right now, he's still vying for reps. And then Dylan Gabriel had a good day last week, so everybody was like, okay, well, he looked like he could play. So you got to have a competition between them two, and then from there, that's your second string. Joe Flacco will start, but you don't have to worry about him living out there and starting because Joe Flacco only got 4 games in him. And after that, he going to start fucking up, and you're going to start hearing it, like you said, from the crowd. When are we going to start the next guy? You got 2 rookies. He ain't got it. When we going to start that next guy?
Yeah.
So if it was me, though, Shedeur needs to leave. And then, because he don't want to be a Brown forever. It ain't shit there. That's a good starter team, but that team is an organization that don't want to win. They don't want to win. They don't know how to win. It's going to be a long, long time. They got to potentially fix the situation, but they don't even want to fix the situation. They just having them rot. Get the hell up out of there, son. Get up out of there.
Maybe maybe he can be the face of the Browns and it'll be a whole reconstruction.
If
that's
they
just
want to do it, they don't even want to do that. They don't even want to do that. That's the problem. He could be the savior.
No, there's no way in hell. It's impossible to save that franchise. I'm telling y'all. It is impossible. It is impossible.
But sometimes he can have the Baker Mayfield experience. He can put a lot on that bad situation.
No,
they could get a little light on him.
You can't save an organization.
They don't want to be saved. They don't want to be saved.
Let me tell you something. They're the same, and then the exact opposite of the Cowboys. They're the same, but the difference is they're the same in they gonna pay they gonna pay their stars. They gonna pay them. You gonna get money, but in that decision to get money, they're going to sacrifice everything. And when I say everything, I mean all of the good for the team. I'm talking about when they pay Myles Garrett at that point, they sacrifice going to sign a running back. They sacrifice going to sign a star wide receiver. They sacrifice everything in that moment when they sign Myles Garrett because they didn't already have, and they're not an attractive franchise. Nobody want to go there and pay. So when you make these type of decisions, go ahead.
Which is more reason for them to try and go off of the clout. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh no. That's true. To me, that's why I say you start Shedeur and you get the money. At least you know you gonna get the money. I don't know exactly who he gonna be able to attract to Cleveland because they have already they built up a bad reputation in the league already. But if he can get people to Cleveland, then kudos to him. But I think there's no chance in hell he get people to want to play in Cleveland.
I think that Shedeur plays a part in that because he said in like little clips and videos, he doesn't want his dad around. He wants him around after he's established. He doesn't want the clout. He doesn't want that. So maybe they're kind of taking that into consideration, maybe. Or I don't know what you guys think.
That was, and then I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like he's doing everything, and that's the frustrating part about the whole thing, though, is because he's doing everything right. He ain't in there like play me. I need to be getting played. This shit is fucked up. None of that. He ain't got the entourage behind him. He ain't in the media every week. He's just doing his part. He's doing the right thing, and they still don't want. And that's why I say
he's just young.
It's not even about him being young. It's just they fucking up their own blessing. They fucking up their own blessing, and in the end, it's gonna bite them in the ass, and the Browns are gonna look stupid again because they have a guy that's potentially ready. And when he get traded, wherever he gonna get traded to, he gonna start and he gonna start succeeding. He might not win the Super Bowl right away. I'm not saying I'm not going that far, whatever. But this gonna be a starter in the league. This ain't like an Anthony Richardson situation. This gonna be a starter.
It's not
in the league. He's gonna be a solid player in the league, and they just trying to throw salt on it, and that's terrible. Terrible.
Well, I mean, the NFL threw salt on it out the gate at the draft when nobody drafted him.
Nobody wanted him to succeed.
Well, I don't think nobody wanted him to succeed. Well, I think nobody wanted him to succeed, but on top of that, I think everybody wanted to stop his dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think everybody wanted to be like, Dion, we gonna show you ain't got no pull in the NFL.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, it is.
So I think had Dion stayed out a lot of the process, I think he would have got drafted in the first round. But the fact that he tried to, and that's a brother, so he tried to put his foot down with the NFL. They like, nah, that ain't going. We ain't going for that.
Yeah, we got to capture certain success. But moving on. Okay. Do we have anything else, Mook?
No, I'm good on that. Hey, Shedeur, just keep your head down, man. You're going to succeed.
Yeah, it is. Okay, let's move on to the Bears and Caleb Williams. What do we feel about him, and what do we feel about his next steps in general?
It's my guy, so I'll take the lead on that. He's going to succeed. Week 1, I'm putting it out there right now. Week 1, you're going to see a star again. You're going to see a star. He's got an offensive coordinator coach now, in Ben Johnson. And he looked great in his first preseason game. You're going to see a star week 1 against the Minnesota Vikings. One of the premier defenses in the league, a top-tier defense in the league. He's going to torch them, and he's going to win that game. The Bears are back. Right, take it back. This is a hot take right here. He's going to succeed. I know y'all don't want him to succeed. There's a lot of people that don't want Caleb Williams. He came from USC. He was they was calling him a phenom coming out of day 1 out of the draft last year. He had a bad coaching situation. But this year, it all changes around. Caleb Williams will have a Pro Bowl season this year.
You heard it
That's
first.
all I got to say on that. That's all I got to say on that.
Williams. Mr. Fully, how you feel about that? Because you're looking a little rough over there, sir.
You make sure you clip this too, because I said it. You make sure you clip this. This is the first hot take of the year. Caleb Williams will have a Pro Bowl season. And the Bills might have a chance to win the division.
Nowadays, that's not hard to do. So maybe he will, I guess. I mean, the problem is, this is my issue, right, with Caleb Williams and what I proceed to think about game-changing players. I did not see anything in his play last year that convinced me that he was this superstar quarterback that came out of USC. Usually, the thing about great quarterbacks is he has a character issue as well, but he ain't tapped out of no game. So
what's the character issue?
Well, first of all, he came. His dad did the same thing Deion dad did coming into the league, talking about who his son gonna play for, who he ain't gonna play for. He was right. He didn't. And reports constantly come out that I don't want to be drafted by the Bears. I didn't want to play here.
He should have been a Redskin. I told y'all that he should have been a Redskin.
Cause listen to me.
He should have been a Redskin.
This
His
guy
talent was too good for that Brown team.
You see, also,
his talent was too good for that Browns team. I agree with his dad.
And what if Anthony Richardson's talent just too good for the Colts?
No, that shit ain't the same. That shit ain't the same.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying they both got character issues. You proceed to talking about his talent. I'm talking about he got character issues. You skip
no. You said he got character. You can't blame his daddy for him. Now, Anthony Richardson
same thing.
All around.
The reports came out that he said the same thing. Ben Johnson
Caleb Williams out though.
Yeah, it did. Ben Johnson just came out and said he's here to hope and try and change his mind about being a Bear. He doesn't want to be a Bear. Listen to me. I didn't see anything in Caleb Williams' game that made me believe that he was some outstanding standalone talent. Usually you got quarterbacks who's good enough to overcome wins for their team. They like, oh, you know what? This team, it's a close game. His play alone can get them across. His play alone can win this game for them. You got quarterbacks who've done it, i.e. the Aaron Rodgers, the Patrick Mahomes, the Tom Brady's. These guys who have that it factor. These guys who had
granted, now he was a rookie last year. Now that's crazy. You already put him
Patrick Mahomes rookie. Patrick Mahomes. My bad.
That was a rookie last year on a bad team.
My bad. Cuz I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
I.e. Jaden Daniels overcome his play, helped overcome.
Solid team, solid offensive coordinator.
They weren't solid until he got there. That's all I'm saying.
Team, solid offensive coordinator.
Without Jaden Daniels, we've seen Cliff Kingsbury before, cuz you can run and holler about great offensive coordinator all you want to. He was a bad.
He tried with Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray
no, cuz it don't
do not with Kyler Murray.
Oh my God! Look, all I'm saying is, we've seen Cliff Kingsbury be a failing coach. We've seen it. So I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear what he tried.
What did he do? What did he do with quarterbacks?
Kyler Murray is a good quarterback. Cause what I'm saying is, what? No, listen. What I'm
speaking about the character, and then we got everywhere else.
That's what I'm saying.
Run it back in.
That's what I'm saying. This guy, he has character issues. He does. I don't think the Bears are going to be good.
He doesn't show winner mentality. What you saying?
I don't think the Bears are going to be good. I'm going to start by saying that I think the Bears are going to be once again a bad team. Ben Johnson. I don't know why people seem to pretend as if these guys don't benefit The coaches benefit just as much from the players as the players benefit from the coaches. Lions were loaded.
Jared Goff looked really good.
Buddy, that the Lions had the best offensive line in the NFL. They got two of the top, they got two of the best running backs in the NFL. They got the best slot receiver in the NFL. They got one of the best deep threats in the NFL. They got the number one, they got the best right tackle. I mean, it's an argument between they got the best guard. They got the best guard, and the best right guard. I think best right and left guard in the NFL. Either way, they had one of the top. They had the number one offensive line right next to y'all last year. The Lions were well put together. The Bears aren't. Once again, we having a conversation about a failing organization. They're never going to be good. It's not about who's there. It's not about who comes there. I don't give a damn who the quarterback is. They're never going to be good. That's just how it goes for organizations who don't get it right. I don't care what you're talking about. They're never going to be good. We once saw the Commanders get it right by drafting Robert Griffin. They got it right. So they know how to make them up. No, listen. They know how. They knew how to make the right decision. The Bears, I don't know when they've got it right. Besides Matt Forte and Roquan Smith and Peanut Tillman. It don't matter. I don't care. The Bears are gonna suck. It's just the bottom line of it. I don't see another way around it. I don't care who's playing quarterback for them. They gonna suck. I don't see it going another way, man. Like, I'm trying to play the scenarios in my head. Everybody want Caleb Williams this. Who's the running back? Swift, he's gonna get hurt. We know he's not gonna play a full season. Who's the number one wide receiver? DJ Moore, right? They got DJ Moore. They got a team full of players, but they had those same players last year. My thing is, right, he's going to run and say offensive coordinator, offensive coach. My thing is, right, you can have that and still lose games. And that's what we're about to see. I don't think Caleb Williams' game is going to elevate that much, to answer your question. I don't think his game is going to elevate that much. I think he's going to be pretty mediocre. And I think the Bears are going below 500 again.
Luke, any last thoughts for your boy?
He's crazy. Stay tuned. Y'all just stay tuned. It's going to be a magical year for my boy. I'm telling you. I said it last year, but last year was a rookie year, and they did him wrong. They went and got some things for him. They did. Because getting Ben Johnson is going to change everything. I'm telling you. Watch. Just watch. Just sit back.
Mook think he the Messiah.
Hey, week one dub. I'm telling you. I'm taking it. Hey, put your money. It's plus money. Put your money on the Bears week one against the Vikings. I like him over JJ McCarthy.
The Vikings are going to be bad this year.
Give me the Bears.
Well, I think you think everybody's going to be bad this year except the Steelers. Steelers.
Yeah, I think.
He's delusional, and that's just straight delusional right there. If you think everybody's going to be bad. But I don't think everybody's
gonna be bad. But y'all ask me about bad organizations. I answer questions about bad organizations. I'm answering the question about these bad organizations who's been consistently bad. Cuz said something about the Colts finishing third. I said the Colts was gonna finish second. He's over here yelling about the Jaguars. They're gonna suck again. They're never gonna be good. Trevor Lawrence ain't that good. Caleb Williams is better than Trevor Lawrence, but the Bears are going to suck again, and we all know the Browns are going to be the Browns.
Okay, so I have a question to end and wrap up the topics. Since I hear you saying about reconstruction, basically, how and what, besides I heard you speak about when they're coming in and picking people, the cream of the crop, and analyzing everything from moods to character to physical. How do you think an organization could do better, and what do you think they could do better at, or how do you think they could start in-house so it kind of transfers out to the team and the overall organization? What are your, I guess, thoughts about progression?
So this is my issue. check this out. I'm gonna give you an example. Patrick Mahomes
Right.
was drafted. He was drafted based somewhat on potential as well. But with the potential that you're drafting him with, he also had 3 seasons played in college. So he had a bunch of games played. He had a bunch of tape to look at him on. You knew that with the right guy, this guy's gonna be great.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The problem is with a lot of times I think organizations mess up is they overanalyze the idea of what a player could be versus what a player is.
Right.
Sometimes we gotta take it for the face value and what it is and what it is. If a duck can quack, it's a duck. If a dog,
it's a duck.
It's a duck. You gotta know when these guys. You don't have these guys. You got scouts all year long. All they do is watch tape on guys coming in. That's their job is to analyze who is coming out of college. There's no way you look at Anthony Richardson and say, "Oh, I want him 13 games played." No, the best bet is you go back to college and you play another season and prove that you can lead a college team. The Florida Gators were bad with him on them. It's not like they went and won the damn national championship.
Right.
They were a bad team. It's not like they went and stood out in college. They were a bad team with him on them. So for the Colts to just go and say, "Oh, we're gonna draft him based off his potential," is nuts to me. Caleb Williams, different story because he does have tape. So the Chicago Bears had every reason to draft him. My biggest issue is it's the Chicago Bears. It just doesn't go right. It's not gonna go right. He could have went anywhere else, and I might have would have thought he would have been okay.
The Redskins.
Even so, I love Dan Quinn as a head coach. I think if he would have went in any other organization, it would have worked out. But the problem is they feel so strongly about potential versus what the player is. We can't. To me, I don't think you can. You won't know 3 years down the road. You'll know now though because the 49ers knew to move off Trey Lance. They get Brock Purdy, fit the system perfectly. So I just think the scouts got to do better. If you ask me.
Luke, did you want to weigh in?
No, I'm good. It's just hard. Like I said though, even though cause when these guys come out of college, they all got records. They all got buku crazy numbers. You just don't know. You just got to take your chance on a guy and see if he got it. But like I said, hey, Team Caleb over here, man. With Team Caleb over here.
I honestly, cuz
watch the tape.
I'm gonna say this: he's gonna fail. I hate to say it, but he's gonna fail. I don't. He's gonna suck. Well, he ain't gonna suck, but the Bears are gonna suck again, which is gonna make him suck. It's inevitable. It's a bad organization. The cream of the crop stays at the top. The bad organization, they stay at the bottom because it's been proven year after year. You tell me I'm wrong. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. We know.
You could be the player. So I just want him to be.
Well, he hasn't done it. He should have done it last year. I could tell you one. I could tell you who's gonna be at the bottom. It was Jaden Daniels first year. It was Jaden Daniels first year too. I could tell you who's gonna be at the bottom. I can tell you who's gonna be at the bottom of the league.
Some people get it. Some people don't. It's okay. It could take 2 years. It could be this year and next year, and then all of a sudden it click on. It don't have to be your first year.
Talking about how it was someone else's 3 years, but you didn't give him no leniency. Why are we waiting on Mr. Williams to get right?
He's a child. He's playing like a child.
Contradiction.
It's the difference. If you're showing signs of goodness, if you're seeing good things, then okay. Anthony Richardson wasn't showing good things. When you're out there on the field and you literally coming off the field because you say, "I'm tired," and you're the leader of the team, that's not good traits. Those are bad traits. Those are terrible traits.
That's crazy.
Caleb Williams had a bad team and had bad habits, but they were habits that could be fixed. You can't fix that. That's mental. That's mental.
Yeah, you're giving up. You're definitely giving. We definitely
We don't need the leader of the team saying I'm tired. Nigga, I'm tired too.
Yeah, we don't give up. We don't deal with quitters in the NFL. That's a no-go. Not at the
That
top.
shit gonna follow him for his whole career.
He had plenty of years to quit. He had little league, he had middle school, he had high school, he had college. You don't wait till you get to the top. You don't wait till you get to the very top to talk about quitting. No, you don't.
On the goal line, on the goal line.
You don't quit in the NFL. Yeah. You wait. You don't wait till you get to the top like you want to quit. Nah, you had plenty of opportunities to do that. Plenty.
I get it. Well, you want me to close it?
Oh yeah.
Or we can do some gossip time. Because how do y'all feel about that $4 million boy and the girl taking the money away?
Who?
The dude that everybody was talking about. You can cut this if you want, but the dude that everybody was talking about, I can't remember his name. The one that everybody was saying his girlfriend was a gold digger, and then she just came out after like a week of being married to him. And now
you talking about Travis Hunter?
What is that?
You're talking about Travis Hunter, I think.
Travis Hunter, yes. No.
What happened?
About to take all his money. Like
Travis Hunter.
Yes, they've been married like a week or something. Now she's filing something about all type of stuff. I don't know.
I've heard a lot of things. I heard that she's pregnant by another dude. I heard that she don't want to be married to him no more. I've heard a lot of things, and then I don't want the women. I don't, because I got a whole. It's another date. We're gonna say that for another date. We gotta see if it's true first.
Yeah, let's let the story play out.
That's I don't want to do a woman rant today. I ain't got time for it. I don't want the women that he today. So I'm gonna leave that alone. Let me get the facts.
Let the story play out.
And then we'll say
at the end.
Whoa. I didn't know that. I gotta look into that. That's crazy.
Because we all saw the signs of that shit. We all saw that. If it's true, we all saw the signs of that shit.
I thought it was gonna be love.
Just a young cat. That's just a young cat that wanted love real bad and it didn't want to love. That's all that.
No, boy, it was.
He wanted love. He wanted that. He wanted that.
I thought it was genuine.
He tried.
Everybody warned.
We all saw the signs. That's bullshit.
Everybody warned. Yeah, that's crazy.
If it's true, fuck her. Did she wrong?
Yeah, we got it. Yeah. That's
she heard a good dude. That's bullshit.
That's wrong.
But like I said, I don't want to get to there today. Let me see if the facts are right, and if the facts come out, then I'll tell her ass up. But not today. Not today. We'll leave her alone.
Okay, well. Thanks for another episode of. Do y'all want me to do that? Am I closing it? Yeah. Okay, that was today's episode.
This is your spot now. You know, we let Fully do it, but it's now yours officially. Like Cuz said, this is Brett. She came. This is a good friend of mine. She came on. Wanted to be on, and she came and we gave her a trial. This is a trial today. She did very good. And so she will be around more. She's a part of the team now. Welcome to the team. You know what I'm saying? And moving forward, this will be the method that we got. If you liked it, drop a comment about it. If you didn't, or if you want to see it a different way, let us know. And then take us away.
Okay, I'm Pretty Pratt. This is Fully in Mook the Duke, or Mook as I like to call him, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Speak Now, Forever Hold Your Peace. Like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you go get some of that gym wear from Avery, and see you guys on the next episode.
That's good right there.
I done heard that shit before, nigga. See, I'm just tryna stack a meal, I want this shit for real. I told my mama really tryna put you in a bigger crib. Some way a house up on the hill so we can just chill and reminisce about them times I was stuck on the